Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me Sunday for a short card tutorial. I want to start off by thanking my current subscribers, future subscribers, and those who are not subscribers, and those who are considering subscribing. I would like to thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of Christmas cards, two different styles, same um, pattern paper combination. And I will go ahead and just show you what I am referring to. So basically, I have this, some paper pads that I'm, trying to figure out how to utilize. And I'm not very good at doing combination colors and all of that stuff. So I try to keep it very simple. These are the cut down, for the 12 by 12s that I had for those sheets. And I kind of went through and did quite a bit of the cutting and snipping in the meantime, and in that way it will reduce the length of the video. I have used some die cuts. I'm just showing what I have done, with the same pattern papers. I have just done some die cuts, some doily die cuts. um, Feathers. These are just options, using your die cuts with your 12 by 12 paper, pattern paper, sorry. And in that way it kind of gives you the option to use it instead of just the traditional, like this here, which is, putting pieces on top of the other, or matting pieces on the edge, just something. It may not be necessarily different, but at least it's something a little off the beaten path. So I will go ahead and begin. This one I do have, of course, as you can see, Christmas tree die cut, and I used an oblong one, scalloped one, to get those shapes. And also what I did cut out of these ones, I am actually utilizing it to make another card. I also have the Christmas die cut, and these are two separate Christmas tree die cuts that I will be using. So without further ado, one of the things I would like to tell you is I kind of like dimension in my work a lot. So that's something that I feel I have to do. So to start off, I'm going to be doing embossing those two pieces, because I just feel it does something different or gives it an additional edge when you do actually, um, you know, emboss them. I will do one basically as dots, and the other one I will be using as stars and hearts. Okay, so I will just set those aside, and then I will go ahead and get things started. And as you can see, the hearts and the stars there. So set those aside, put this aside, and let's get started. I am going to pretty much make this very simple. I don't want it to be too complicated or anything. So I'm just going to like kind of layer those this way, like kind of like this, because I'm not looking for anything too fancy. Then when I'm done, I will be like kind of using a music sheet stamp that I will kind of place strategically. Unfortunately, like I said, I do have it stored away and I forgot to grab it for the video. But definitely once I am finished with the demonstration, I will go ahead and, add the little extra trimming, and then of course post a picture thereafter. Okay, so this would be the first one here. And then I do have the Christmas trees. So I will actually be putting the darker one in the background, and I will put the lighter one in the forefront. So I'm going to kind of eyeball it and put it kind of as central as possible so that it is right in the middle here. For this one, I will put it on dimensional squares. In that way, it does, I can actually get the background there for it. And I did have those squares right here. So I'm going to get those on. So I do have the other Christmas tree here. And I do have the Merry Christmas that I'm going to actually kind of, you know, get it fitted in. And as you can see, the Christmas kind of went across, so that's okay too. That's perfectly fine. You get the idea of what it is. So this would be the first one. And then again, I will go ahead and continue to work with the other one. With this one, I'm not going to emboss that one. I'm just going to go ahead and get it stuck on so that I can get it on nicely. I will not put the glue on the scalloped part because I want to also get the, you know, kind of get the trees under there. So this would be the first part. And I will put the trees on first because when I put this part on, I want it to kind of go over the trees a little bit, kind of to cover them up just a smidge. So I'm going to do this, get this one. I'm going to tuck it under there really quickly. Let's see if I can get it tucked in a little bit. Okay, so that's the first one because the idea is to get it tucked in. And the second one, I will go ahead and get it forward this way. So it's actually on the other side of that one. So you have the two trees here. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this part in. So this is the effect I was looking for. Again, it's the same, you know, paper. It's not anything different. Okay, so you see we have the two trees up in there. And then now I'm going to add the Merry Christmas. Again, this is a very simple card. So, you know, you really don't have to do much of anything. It's very, very simple. So here basically is one card and this is the other card. So thank you guys for watching and I shall see you next week with another card tutorial. And again, I would be looking at fun foam next week. Bye-bye.